starting off with the main question. If you're here just for that, well, yes, it is totally worth homebrewing your Wii in 2020. And also just playing your Wii in 2020. It's totally worth it. And it's honestly really easy to homebrew your Wii. It's a simple task. All you have to do is just go to boot.me, or not that, please.hackme or something. I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen, but I can't remember what it was called. And then just download the thing, just put the files on your SD card or something, go back a day on your mail later thing, and then press install. Now, it is a little bit harder to homebrew a Wii Mini or also the wiiwi on your Wii U, which is something I hope to do one day. Maybe I'll make a tutorial for that if I ever do that one day. So, yeah, it's not really that hard to do, as long as you have an original Wii or the GameCube, or the Family Edition will work too, but the Wii Mini will not. I mean, it will work, but it's a lot harder. I just saw a video the other day about how to do it now, and it does look pretty simple, but it's definitely not as easy as if you have a Family Edition or an original Wii. And it might be easier, it might still even be easier on the Wii U. I haven't really looked into that yet. But homebrewing your Wii, there's all kinds of homebrew applications out there. Some of them are really cool, honestly. There's all kinds of emulators, like Not64 or Wii64. They're both N64 emulators. There's SNES 9X thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got a lot of numbers. And it's a Super Nintendo emulator, obviously. There's VBA, like Visual Boy Advance for the Wii, and it's a Game Boy Advance emulator. It also does Game Boy, I think. There's no, I need to cover that. There's all kinds of emulators out there, not just Nintendo consoles, but there's like Sega Genesis emulators and Commodore 64 emulators, PC Engine, all kinds of stuff. I haven't put all those, and we're not going to be quite talking about emulators today. There's also all kinds of apps that can like enhance your experience on your Wii. And there's also some other ones, like in January 30th, Nintendo shut down the January 30th, 2019. Nintendo shut off the Wii Shop channel, so you can no longer download anything now with a special hack that lets you get on the internet on your Wii. Which also there's another homebrew/mod, although I don't think it requires the homebrew channel. It's really easy, and if you use that, it's entering a special IP address. DNS in the internet settings, and some internet things won't work with it. Like our Wi-Fi doesn't allow custom DNSs, but if I use my hotspot, it works, which is pretty much the solution to any Wi-Fi problems. And it just basically allows you to, you can use that hack, which allows you to go on the internet and like play online games, called wiiwiii. There's homebrew versions and non-homebrew versions, like I just talked about. And with that, I was actually able to go on the shop channel, re-download stuff that the previous owner of my used Wii had, which was not that much. There was 3 virtual consoles, but that was it. But maybe you'll get lucky, or maybe you can re-download games that you deleted in the past. So it works pretty well. But there's also a hack nowadays that'll let you install your own WADs onto the thing, which means you can install both Virtual Console and WiiWare. Forgot what it was called there for a second, and that works really well. You can do it with like multi-mod manager and preloader and all those, but I found that the easiest way is to simply just install I think it's called Wmod Lite, I believe is what it's called. And it's really simple. I do think you have to have iOS 58 installed or something. I'm really not sure, but it might work without that. And it's really easy. You just put the WADs on an SD card with a folder called WAD, which is spelled W-A-D. And then you can get I can't tell you where to get the WADs from, because that's like, I don't know, but you just search it on Google. There's a website I use that has all kinds of WADs, but of course can't link it. And it works really well. it just basically acts like you downloaded it from the Wii shop. It shows up in your Wii menu. And then there's other ones that do other cool stuff. There's Nintendo, which, don't get confused, it's not an emulator. Since all Wiis are compatible with GameCube, and yes, that includes the Wii Mini and the Wii Family Edition, they just removed GameCube compatibility. You can't don't put a GameCube disc in there. It won't work. And it even works on the Wii U, which is something I definitely want to try one day. Which means you can basically play GameCube games in HD. And this allows you to just put GameCube ISOs, which again I can't tell you where they are, onto a SD card or USB stick, load them there, and it's running on original hardware since all Wiis are fully compatible with GameCube. And then there's also USB Loader GX, also allows GameCube thing, but it also allows Wii ISOs to be played, which is really cool. And you can create backups of Wii games, so like if you ever lose your game or break it, or do that. But then you can also play regular ISOs, like maybe you lost a game a long time ago and you're like, I just want to play this again. Or if you want to try it for the first time, which I tried to get Mario Galaxy 2 to work, but it wouldn't work. And then, because I couldn't figure it out, I'm not smart enough. But it's not that hard, apparently, I don't know. Then there's all kinds of mods. I probably have not covered all of them, but those are the ones I know of right now. So yes, homebrewing your Wii is definitely worth it in 2020. I've spent my quarantine doing lots of stuff, and some of that has been homebrewing my Wii. It's been very fun. I was able to play some new WiiWare games I've never played before, and then also re-experience some funs with, because I honestly it doesn't feel right to me to play original Wii on the Wii U. It just doesn't feel right. I really don't know why, but I prefer to play on the actual Wii, even though it is original hardware, not emulation on the Wii U. But playing these games, and then just regular playing the Wii. These games are so fun. This is why Nintendo should eventually one day have like a Wii Virtual Console, not to be confused with Wii Virtual Console, but a Virtual Console for the Nintendo Switch that lets you play your old Wii games. It probably wouldn't be like, you don't play your actual discs, they'd probably be like $10 to $20 each. And they should probably do this with GameCube too, but there's so many fun Wii games. There's the Mario Galaxy series, hopefully we get a Mario Galaxy 3. Spam a comment on Nintendo's channel. And there's all kinds of stuff. What else is there? I don't know what there's so many fun games. Then there's the non-Nintendo ones. There's like, I always see people talking about Sin and Punishment. I've never heard of it besides theirs, and I don't really want to buy it, but everyone says it's so fun. There's all kinds of good games on the Wii. And while, yeah, you can play them on the Wii U, it just doesn't feel right to me, even though it is original hardware. So, homebrewing your Wii is just really easy. Maybe I'll make a fully detailed tutorial on how to homebrew your Wii, because it's so simple. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm so glad I just recently got like 8 subscribers. I really don't know why, but I feel like it was because because it happened right after I left a comment on the Me at the Zoo video, first ever video on YouTube, and then I got a bunch of subscribers. And there was only 8, but yeah, thanks for the extra subscribers, and thank you for watching.